when I first watched the trailer of this movie, I had high hopes for it. Maybe high is too high of a word, but yes, I had hopes for it. And I did talk about it on this channel. You can watch it. And I was like, I do think there is good stuff in this movie, especially since I'm not into romance, like new age romance. But yes, this absolutely works. I'm talking about Dhadak too, and the movie specifically works because of its theme and the fact that the makers have done justice to both the elements of the movie, one which is romance and the other which is basically the social norms, the challenges that these characters face. It basically follows Siddharth Chaturvedi's character, Nilesh, who comes from a Dalit family. He's from the Dalit caste, and he has faced a lot of difficulties throughout his life, especially with the way they live, the way they are perceived, his education, everything, name it. And on the other side, you have Tripti Dimri, who comes from privileged background despite being a girl. She has all means possible that she needs to be successful in life. They happen to cross paths more than once, and it's not love at first sight, which actually looks good and feels good in this movie. It's not your typical romance. It's more of a built up friendship that leads into this different kind of relationship. However, the good thing about the writing is that it is a slow burn, in the sense you don't get your usual romance elements, which are like they look at each other, fall in love, and then yeah, that's it. Now, like they have to fight the whole world for it. No, it develops slowly. The director and the writers have made sure that their relationship, their friendship evolves um, in a much more normal manner and at a normal pace, where they become friends, exchange their life traumas, and slowly get closer to each other and eventually fall in love. While this is progressing, they use the time to build the world around them, like how either of the characters is suffering. With Tripti Dimri, you get stuff like she is a woman in basically any family. So the girl child of the family, so how she's expected to be despite her family being modern and forward thinking, and hoping that she has a job and she brings pride to her family. But at the end of the day, she is the girl. So yeah, she is the of the family, and how she should behave and who she should and should not talk to is decided by the men in the family, stuff like that. So that's her part of the story, and the movie manages to mix them both in a well where it does not undermine either of them, and that is a slippery slope. It's a very thin line, and the makers manage to not cross it, which is great. Both problems in their own setting feel really, really heavy. Every time Tripti is complaining about her situation, and every time Nilesh, Siddharth Chaturvedi's character, is complaining, he's not even complaining, he's just going through it, which makes you feel even more sad for his character. He can't, who is he going to complain to? The whole world knows it and nobody's going to do anything about it. That is kind of the plot of the movie, like nobody is going to do anything about it, you have to do it yourself. And he manages to do it in a way or another. This isn't your political movie or your everyday, I will fight the world for love kind of a movie. It's I will fight the world for myself and the people who support me, who love me, which in this case is his actual love. For Nilesh, it's about finding the love and support that he has only ever found with his parents, and at times not even with his parents. And for Tripti Dimri, it's like getting the respect that she could not get from her family, despite them being the forward thinking family. Talking about the performances, I am, even while watching the trailer, I said it, I am not fan of that shoe polish makeup for Siddharth Chaturvedi. It does not look good. And there is this one shot in the movie where suddenly he just looks fair. But there is a reason for that, which is also in the trailer, and I will not spoil it. But yeah, talking about trailer, most of the main parts are in the trailer. But the good thing is, it doesn't feel like that in the movie. Like how in an action movie you see all the action in the trailer and you're like, I've seen all of this. But that's not how the movie feels, which is a very, very big deal. Tripti Dimri's performance is pretty much what you have seen her do, and she's a good actress. You have seen her do well in like her early movies, Kala, Bulbul, Laila Majnu, all of the performances are at par with this performance. Obviously, there are a few shots that really bring her presence on the screen. One of which I think is in the trailer. I'll have to check, but it really is like a powerful moment towards the end of the movie, and it's not just powerful for like either of the characters, but it just brings out, like, lifts the weight of your shoulder as a viewer. Like throughout the movie, it kind of infuriates you. It does make you anxious, and it makes you angry, and all of that anger comes out in that one scene thanks to Tripti Dimri's performance, which is good. I would say a lot of the scenes in the movie, the direction is so well done. It really makes you forget about the makeup of Siddhant Chaturvedi. The guy is like really fair. I can't help it. He really is fair. Okay, they shouldn't have done that shoe polish thing. Okay, okay. Yeah, so yeah, the movie is great, and I would definitely recommend it. But yes, disclaimer: be careful when you watch it because there is a lot of sensitive stuff in the movie, including a dog. So yeah, it's nice, it's cute in the romance. At times it does feel like like the songs feel like they are long and unnecessary, but like I said, some of the direction in the scenes is so well done, you can let go of anything else that you didn't like in the movie. I definitely enjoyed it and I would recommend it.